So let's give the cards a shuffle and see what comes up. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? What can we learn about this relationship? Okay, let's start off with the Judgment card, sorry, not the Justice card. The Judgment card can indicate that this is very much a karmic connection that's coming forward here. The Judgment card in this particular deck can symbolize release from something, release from certain pathways, release from certain rules, because it can be seen as liberation, okay? And I say that because the people emerge from their coffins and they're welcoming in the news of the angel. They're welcoming in the judgment, the knowledge, the news, the information that the angel brings, okay? The angel being an intermediary. So for a lot of you, this relationship could be very freeing or very liberating. Now, maybe this relationship will be one where you can have a lot of independence, okay? Maybe this beforehand you were restricted in certain ways with partners, Scorpio, or maybe you restricted them. I feel like this relationship could be a little bit more open-minded, or there's a lot more trust or freedom somehow in one aspect or another that you'll be able to enjoy when the two of you do come together. But judgment is good. Judgment can be tied into lessons, okay? Lessons that are destined for us. And I definitely feel this relationship is destined for you, Scorpio. You've come up with the Death card here. So I definitely feel like this is meant for you. You also have that divine presence personified by an angel here. So look, I definitely feel like for a lot of you, there could also be surprises, okay? There could be a lot of news or revelations. Okay, it could be sudden pregnancies. It could be one of you gets a job and you end up moving together. It's more life-changing, but it's going to transform you internally, but also externally. Almost like your situation is going to change as a result from this relationship. But I also feel like if you're introducing this person to family or friends, I think they'll be very fond of them. And this could happen fairly quickly into the relationship. You meeting this person's world, you know, getting involved in this person's world and everyone that's important to them, and vice versa, you bringing this person into your world, Scorpio, and introducing them to your friends, to your family, to the people who matter. But I do feel like you'll receive approval, okay? This is blessings and approvals and people giving you support. So I like that people will be supportive. That's a very good sign here. You also have the Death card, which is you. It represents the sign of Scorpio. So I definitely feel like this is a relationship where you might hold a lot of power, or you might be the one that they are chasing. Okay, so you've got more power. Maybe they have, especially in the beginning, they'll have more interest in you than you in them for some of you. But the Death card is a powerful card of transformation and change. So I feel like your life is going to change as a result of this relationship, okay? But it could also be something from the past coming back in. And I do want to mention that the past is somehow affecting this relationship directly or indirectly. For example, this could be a past life connection. It most certainly could be a relationship that's revived, that has existed before. Whether in a past life or whether this happened years ago, months ago, decades ago, there could be someone here who you already had some sort of connection with. Maybe you were friends, maybe you were lovers, maybe you were married, maybe you just dated, maybe you never got that far, you never got that chance. But there's something about revival or rebirth, because with death comes life. So something that you might have put in the past, you might have filed away, you might have, you know, understood it as the connection is lost, there's no going back, that could be revived. So the past could come back here. And if it's not an ex-partner, an ex-lover coming back in, Scorpio, for your next major relationship, the skeleton that's personified as the Grim Reaper here, I suppose, can definitely symbolize secrets or skeletons coming out of the closet, okay, or secrets that need to be exposed. Maybe in your previous relationships, there was something that you were scared to disclose or reveal, or maybe, you know, you had some things you knew you couldn't tell your lovers or your mates. But I feel like skeletons in the closet, you want to avoid that, okay, in this connection, because it's going to make someone feel uneasy to know that there's these sorts of things. So, I mean, I don't know if this is just a gentle reminder here from the universe for you to not to suppress your secrets and things about you that are very intimate. I don't know if there's a message here about something about mystery and being elusive. At one point or another, this relationship could even be elusive. Because it's Scorpio energy. Scorpio doesn't always reveal itself. It can be hidden, it can be vague, it can be mysterious. So there might be something mysterious about this relationship even. Maybe you don't always reveal something, and if this is not you harboring secrets, you might notice that this person could have a secretive nature, at least at one point or another. Maybe they still talk to their ex. Maybe they want to keep a secret how much money they actually make or have. Maybe there's something traumatic that happened in the family or to them and they haven't told anyone. You know, it could be a lot of things, but I feel like the past or the skeletons or mysterious things or hidden things somehow could impact your connection and your relationship. Okay, so I guess it'll be interesting to see how that could apply to you and unfold. But look, the Death card is quite a metaphysical card. It can be intuition and premonitions and things. So a lot of you could even have a premonition about this person or this relationship, especially throughout the relationship as well. You could be deeply intuitive, but it could definitely also symbolize a very metaphysical connection, or something about healing from the past, or this person, your past somehow being similar and coming together and moving forward together as well. So that's very powerful. But look, moving on, you've got Four of Pentacles. Now, there's definitely a period here where one of you, maybe both of you, will be a little bit withdrawn. Okay, there may be periods where the other goes silent, the other withdraws, the other has a need to find escapism, okay? Or stubbornness, okay? Four is a number of concreteness, so it can be stubborn because it looks like he's on this, you know, this stone bench here. He's got the metal pentacles. It doesn't look like he's going anywhere. It looks like he's found his place and he's sitting pretty. So stubbornness, yes. Concreteness, someone not being as flexible or as open-minded to the other. That could be something you could expect in this relationship. But I always see the Four of Pentacles as him realizing what he has and how valuable it is. You know, he's got a stand on the pentacles. He holds it to his chest. It's on his head. So I feel like this is someone appreciating or understanding your value, or you understanding theirs. And as a result, it shows us this figure not wanting to let go of the pentacles. So this can be read as, I think, as codependency or even clingy behavior. And you might see that. You might see that clingy behavior. And he only exists as himself in this picture. And four is a number about the self, actually. And also the sun here. The sun is a symbol of ourselves, of our inner child, of our dreams, our wants, our fantasies. So there could even be selfishness coming in to this relationship, Scorpio. What someone wants, they could be very set in their ways, and breaking free from those restrictions may prove challenging in this relationship. So look, it could be something you have to work on. But as I said, it's not all bad with the Four. It could definitely be a sign that this person is codependent on you, okay, which shows trust, which shows that they want your input, they value your opinion, they value your feedback, you know, in these areas of their life. So that's also quite valuable, I feel, in itself. I will leave your reading at that, though, Scorpio. So thank you so much for watching.